Voltage! 2-player strategy game. It was compare it $10. Game's original price was $10. And I got it at Bargain Hunt for $3. After it's probably went down from a couple of times. Anyway, it says Voltage. Voltage is a fast-paced 2-player strategy card game. Players take turns placing cards on either side of the board. Once there are 5 cards on any given color, their terminal token, high or low, will determine the winner of that point. But of course it's not that easy. Special cards giving you the power to flip the token. Swap and eliminate cards mean a single move can be a game changer. Confirms to safety requirements. Safety? For cards? Until they make cards that can't give you paper cuts, there will never be safety. Contents are a game board, 4 terminal tokens, 56 cards, rules, and 2 score markers. That's all that's in this big old box? I bet you they got more space in this box than they need. Whee! And that's how you unbox. Ooh, it's got damage already. Ooh, telling. Damage. Damage. Alright, it's hard to open and hold the camera at the same time, so I'm going to pull. Okay, so I open it. As soon as I open it, the first thing I get. The first thing I get is these rules. Rules. The rules have the contents in it, how you're supposed to set it up, the object of the game is to be the first player to collect 4 sets of 5 cards each, so 20 cards. Overview, how to play, winning a set, winning the game. The cards, they got number cards, bypass cards, blown fuse cards, Transformers, robots in disguise. Card back. So, Transformers, not a Transformer. Transformers. Second thing I have is this little fold 'em up board. So we got this little fold 'em up board that shows. It's like a circuit grid, like in a computer or whatever. You got purple, blue, green, and red. Next thing we have is each one of these tokens has a positive and negative. So positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. And they go on the board like so. I suppose they all start at positive, I'm not sure. Then we have these little things, which start here. These are like switches. They can move up and down. Because once you get 5 cards, you're either playing the red or the yellow, and you're trying to get 5 sets. So I guess these are like score markers. So I got a set, I move it up, I won another round, run another round, and, so each round plays like that. And it has this handy, everything can fit, handy storage case. But if you just use that, you could get a whole lot more stuff in here. So look, all that space is wasted. Even on the bottom you can see all that wasted space. Space wasted. Now we got the cards, so let's check out the cards. So on the front we got that, and then we got, this looks like it's a switch card. We got 1s, 2s, and 3s in blue, 1s, 2s, and 3s in purple, 1s. Hey, you can't feel this because you're on the screen, but the actual little circuit boards on the top of the cards actually have this nice little feel, like they actually didn't have to do that, but they kind of made them feel like they're a little raised up. All the circuits on the cards have a little feeling like they're a little raised up, like an actual circuit board. That's kind of neat. 1, 2s, and 3s orange, 1, 2s, and 3s green. Then we have positive. We have a positive. We have a switch. Then we got some more blues. And some more purples. And some more orangish, reddish. So there's a lot of cards. And some more greens. And we got some more of these switches. And we got some more of these positive ones. And that's pretty much voltage. Alright, now it says set up the board like this. And it says first thing you do is you shuffle the cards and you deal 4 to each player. So you put this draw pile, each player has 4 cards. This player has 4 cards. On your turn, what you do is you either play 1 card or 2 cards on 2 different numbers, 2 different colors, I mean, or you draw 2 cards. Oops, number cards have to be played on their matching color too, by the way. So, like that. And you start placing cards until there's 5 on one side. And then the positive or negative will, you add that side, it will determine who gets the point somehow. It will determine how much so, like, he can play this, and then he can play this, and then he can play this, and then this side needs to draw. This side can play 1 card, and then they need to draw, and then they need to draw, and then he can play 1 card, and then he can play a card, and we got 5 here. So this would be 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3, 4, 5 would be 6, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'd be 11. So that'd be 11 points. Which red got 11 points, and boom. I think that's. So I don't know what the point system is or what the point of that is, because once you get the deck of cards on your side, you move your thing up one, and whoever moves it to here first wins the game. So I don't have any clue what the point of the matter of the point system is. Maybe it's just there to teach kids math. Who knows? But that's basically how the card game goes. Because nowhere in these rules does it say anything about what the point system is for. It just tells you there is a point system. But there's no reason to have a point system. What the? Now also we have bypass cards. You can play them on any color. And you can play them on your opponent's side of a terminal. The bypass card allows you to take any number card from your opponent's side of the terminal and move it to your side. Bypass cards stay on the table after being played and count toward that terminal's 5-card set. Then we have blown fuse cards. Remove. A blown fuse card can be played on any color, but you can only play them on your opponent's side of a terminal. When played, you can take any card from your opponent. See if I can find those cards. Okay, that would be this card and this card. This is the bypass card, and this is the blown fuse card. You may not use the blown fuse card to remove a card from your own side. Blown fuse cards have values 0 and total in the value. Okay, so say they're getting too much green, I can do this and it boom destroys that card. Or if this side was like, well, I want one of those red cards, they would put it over here and they would switch one of these 2s to their side. That's how the blown fuse card thing. Then we have Transformers card backs. The backs of 18 cards show the V image. These cards' backs are Transformers. The front of the card will be a number, bypassed or blown fuse. If a player draws a card of a Transformer on the back, that player adds the card to their hand, then must flip any one of the terminal blocks, reversing its polarity. Okay, so every time you draw one of these, you flip one of these, and you reverse the polarity of the thing, which makes the positive turn into a negative and a negative turn into a positive. And that's basically all they really do, which is kind of silly because that just determines the point values, which again I've already determined you don't even need the point values because the basics of the game is to try to get to there. And then you win. So there's no point in the point values at all, except for a fun little figure out math thing. And there's really no point in switching these back and forth, except for maybe for a fun little math thing, or to give the players, the kids that are playing the game, something else to do, which is totally unnecessary to the game. But I guess kids would just get bored laying down cards and then, hey, I won 5, I win, yay, that round. So I guess they had to figure out something else for the kids to do, which is totally irrelevant. I mean, this game, simple, fast-paced, kids probably think it's fun, but the whole entire math element of adding or subtracting or whatever is not even necessary. I mean, the board's not even necessary. Technically, you could play the game like this until one side got 5, until there's 5, and then boom, that side wins a point, and then another side wins a point, until one side has 4 sets of 4 cards, and they win. Now, I guess you could make it a little harder by saying each side has to win a set of each color. Now that would make it a little more difficult. Like, okay, I've won purple. I can't win another purple. So the next time I have to win a blue or a green or a red, and that would make it a little more advanced. But other than that, or maybe we could count the points in a score thing on the side that we've earned each time we earned our thing, and then whoever makes it to a certain amount of points first, or whoever gets all 4 plus has the most points wins. That would be the only reason I could think of having the points. But the rules didn't say anything about that. I just added those. You can add those to it if you feel necessary. So that's been Voltage, 2-player strategy game with really not hardly any strategy in it involved at all. Just laying down cards. That's not really strategy. Simple game, fast game. Kids probably like this game. Do I recommend paying $10 for this game? No. If you find it like I did for $3, sure, why not? Pick up a copy. Other than that, if you find it cheaper than that, yeah, pick it up cheaper than $3. It's probably a fun little party starter type game before y'all get involved in playing some bigger games or heavier games. It's simple, quick thing for 2 players to do. I think they spent more time on the theme of making it look like a computer circuit board, thus the name Voltage, than they did on actually thinking of what you should do with the game regarding the points and the system and the 4 card system, the whoever wins the thing system. Other than that, man, it's a simple game. It could be enjoyable. It'd be fast paced, so if you and another person are waiting on your rest of your game buddies to show up and y'all don't have nothing else to do, I guess y'all could start playing this game while you're waiting on the rest of your game buddies to show up for the bigger, better game, which might be Necrophobia, which is going to be my next unboxing video. So that's all I got to say. Remember, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Keep on gaming. Keep on collecting. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Press the bell notification if you don't want to miss any of my videos. That's been Voltage. I just got shocked. Man, this game is shocking.